Okay, so I am going to, I'm actually going to talk to you about the next week and a half because we have this full week coming up and then we only have 2 days before Thanksgiving break. So I know some people probably travel over Thanksgiving or they're just going to want to work ahead and take that whole week off. So I will go over both of those weeks. Another thing that will also be attached that you'll be getting, you'll definitely want to watch the YouTube video about Actively Learn. That is where you will have access to the copy of our book. We have several reading assignments coming up this week, so that would be something that you're going to want to watch that and make sure you can get yourself logged in. So this week we have in reading, you've got lesson 8. Then on Tuesday, I have taken the lesson portion off of it since there are 3 chapters. They're already uploaded for you to listen to, or you can go into Actively Learn and access those and read them. So it's just those 3 chapters and questions. Wednesday, you are submitting your final draft. Now, the amount of changes you make, that's up to you. You also have quiz 3. So your final draft, you should be really close to finish with that. And then you'll have quiz 3. Thursday, the practice test is always optional. It's not graded, but you do have your unit test. Friday, you have the first lesson of Unit 4, as well as 2 more chapters in our book. In math, we are finishing up multiplication, so we have some 1 and 2 step problems. There is a video posted for that. The quiz and the unit test, we're then starting with fractions. So I would definitely watch the Introduction to Fractions instructional video that's posted. And all instructional videos for the next week and a half are already loaded into PLP and should be ready to go. In science on Monday, you are starting with your practice test. So if you're watching this as I send it out on Friday and you want to go ahead and knock that out while it's fresh, that is completely fine. We start a new unit on Tuesday about matter. So there are 2 instructional videos this week on matter. And then Wednesday morning at 9:30, we're going to do a live magnets lesson. Social studies, every lesson this week we'll have a short instructional video. We're going through the presidencies at the beginning of our country. I'm going to go ahead and show you the Thanksgiving week schedule as well. So you'll see that we've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday shaded out because those are not school days. So on Monday, you are doing an introduction to poetry. I would definitely watch that video that's posted. And then you've got a quiz. We're going to end up really well. It's going to be a good stopping place for a long weekend in several of our subjects because we'll end with the quiz before we start a new set of lessons. We'll start decomposing fractions. I would definitely watch that video. In science, there is a lesson. There's an optional activity. You absolutely do not have to do it, but some of you might enjoy it if you have the materials at home or want to go get those. And then in social studies, we're going to start talking about Lewis and Clark. So this is, normally I only give you a week at a time, but where that next week is only 2 days, I wanted to go ahead and get that to you in case you wanted to work ahead. And if you don't want to work ahead, that's completely fine. You can save this until next Monday and Tuesday. No problem at all. But I wanted to get it out to you early, especially with the Actively Learn information, so that you can try and get on and have access to that book. I'm very glad that we finally got it. Have a great weekend, friends. I also put in the other video something about extra math. If you want to watch that, it's a really good way to practice your multiplication and division facts because I have taken those timed activities off because I know there was a lot of frustration from several people's computers not wanting to support them. So those are gone and you now can do the extra math if you would like.